Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It is Tuesday. Somebody kept telling me, did I say the wrong day yesterday? It's a possibility. People were telling me what day it was. I thought, did I say the wrong thing? Because I probably did. Who knows what I am up to?
What happened?
Mama is finally thinking, let's get these salmon patties done. Mama, tell them what you're cooking for.
Oh, salmon patties and macaroni and cheese. A big amount of stuff. Wow.
We're just trying the matter. And this will get you there. I love salmon patties and I love macaroni and cheese. And nothing makes me happier than salmon patties and macaroni and cheese. And I do like it with gravy, like my daddy. I do.
I don't.
Mama don't, but I don't like it well enough to fix it. And Mama don't really want to fix it. She probably would.
Oh, I'd fix it for you.
But, and I'll get a hankering for it. And I'll have to have some. Maybe, you know. I don't know if we've had it since Daddy passed or not. So this is just black top pink salmon. Is that our store brand?
No, yeah, that's a store brand.
A lot of people get different kinds. I'm going to put this...
Let me put the old way up with it on stuff.
Should go right through that thing. I'm going to put this thing together so we can get this turned on and get... You didn't put that up yet, have you?
No.
Get this thing put together so we can get some heat going. And we'll be ready to have these here salmons. You can plug it up now, Mama. Mama's going to show you how to make them.
I'm going to have to come this way a whole lot.
And I'm going to stand here. I'm going to sit here and watch her show you how to make it. I don't know why they're so stingy with their extension cords.
I guess they think they're hazardous getting off.
Well, it's more hazardous if it falls off this counter.
I'm going to drain this water or broth or whatever you want to call it.
Salmon can.
Salmon juice or whatever off of here.
Get my church key back. Because I got open cream, evaporated milk. There we go with that. Mama's going to need that for the salmon.
Yeah, and all I'm going to do is pour this.
You're going to have to go back over there.
Back over here
And I'm going to
first.
point you over there.
Okay,
Can y'all see her even with that? Sleeves. When you get that whiff of salmon,
Ugh.
when you're sitting in your recliner later, it was on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Now, Mama cleans hers up. She gets that bone out. A lot of people don't, but that's you. You do you. We don't suggest anything, do we, Mama?
No.
And but she gets all them little bones out. Now, those bones are very edible, and they'll mash right up. And I know a lot of y'all are going to say, I always just mash them up. They're already cooked, so it don't hurt. That's true. And all that skin, oh, that adds flavor. I know, that's true. We just don't like it.
I've always cleaned it. I've seen my mommy clean it.
Now this right here, and some of y'all may fault me at this, but I will feed my Abby this. I will feed her the salmon reserve there. I will feed her the skin, and it'll help her coat, and it'll just be a little tasty treat for her. We've had a heat wave. It's 49 degrees at 7 o'clock here. 10 till 7, it's 49 degrees. We've had a warm up. We've got rain on the way, don't we, Mama?
Yeah, they're saying
So watch out for flooding.
that's what we probably will get, is flooding.
Mm-hmm. Now, these bones are cooked. You can eat them. They just mash up, go right on. I think my granny left the bones, but she removed the skin, didn't she?
I don't know about things.
I believe she did. We're trying a little new lighting. I hope y'all can see us better. I hope it's a good light, all those things.
I just cleaned all the skin off and all of the
Bones.
They'd be all right to leave on, but I just never have.
I had a friend one time that cleaned it off, but they ate it. They loved it. It was so tasty. I said, oh, no. We got macaroni noodles cooking over there. All she's got in that is butter and salt and macaroni, elbow macaroni. Mama will eat, she's not a fish person. She'll eat salmon. A little. But she makes it very simple, just like Mama did. And it doesn't bother her, does it? Salmon doesn't bother you.
It's just according to what shape my stomach's in anyway.
And
I don't like it because I have to do this.
I'll do that for you.
No, I done got it down.
I don't mind to clean it. I just clean it right up and go on and make it up. I can make it, but I don't like to make it. I like Mama's better. Just something about hers. It's just
simple, plain.
It's just like biscuits. I make them use her recipe and everything. I like her biscuits better. She claims she likes my biscuits better, but I believe it's just because she likes the part of her not making it. Because mine sure don't taste as good as hers to me. And her salmon patties. I do something I think I get too much moisture in them, or I try to do too much with them. Mama, if you'll hand me that oil, if you can just scoot it a notch. Yeah. We're going to use some vegetable oil. It feels like a heat lamp over here on my face. So it's ready for some oil.
Get this other black spot out of here.
A lot of y'all have asked me, where can I find your Amazon link? When I post a video of any kind, I don't always on Sunday morning, but most of the time if I post a video, underneath it has got Mama's Current Party. It's also got our Etsy link, which is the shirt, not the shirts, the coffee cups, the aprons, and the cutting boards and all that. And then it'll say Amazon link. And that's where you'll find our Amazon link. And it's our favorite things and whatever. This light, I don't know if I like this light or not. It's bright. I feel like I'm sitting under the sun. And with this coming up, I really feel like I'm in the sun. But it is a different lighting. And we'll see how we do with it. You tell me. It looks like it's different to me. So Mama's cleaned that up. I think all she's going to.
Yeah, I've got all the bones and skin.
And now she's just...
And it wasn't very much in
No, not at all. There's not. It's not a bad situation.
No.
You want me to crumble your crackers?
Yeah, you don't care.
So I'm just going to crumble a part of this sleeve of crackers.
I've never used this
We usually get
brand.
pink something.
Double Q.
Double Q. So this is all we had. And you get used to that here. It's no big deal to go to the store and not have what you think you want. You just use what they have. Make a note of it. If you don't like it, don't use that anymore. Is this enough to put in there?
I will see. Put them in my seat. Do some more.
I'll do a few more.
And I'm going to do 2 eggs tonight. Kind of
Sleep, Mama. Sleep. You raking. Yeah, from my view, it appeared that it could have been right on the edge. I'm going to turn you down a little bit. That oil's starting to jump around, and it's also starting to burn my face, Mama. You got me sitting in the frying pan. No, I'm all right. This cord won't let you go no farther if you went over there to the sink, maybe.
Well, if you push it down to the
I'll
corner.
push it over just a little inch.
It would help some.
Yeah, 2 eggs and a half of saltine crackers. You want to crumble the rest of these to roll them in?
I'm not going to roll them. I'm
Okay.
just going to dip them out.
Maybe there's reason mine tastes different than yours.
I'm not going to take that much trouble.
Maybe that's why mine tastes a little different than yours. I usually I thought you always,
I put flour on the outside.
or
cracker crumbs.
crumbs. You've used Italian like things before, I thought.
Yeah.
So this is evaporated milk, and she's going to use about 1/4 of a cup.
I'm just going to mix the crackers up better.
Sure does make it good, whatever you do to it. Sure does make it good, Mama. Do you want some y'all's lime pepper?
No, I don't. I know if you do, because you'll eat most of them anyway.
Well, have you ever tried it?
No. Not in here.
Well, tonight's a good night. Lime pepper. It'd have to be good with that. This is just y'all's lime pepper. We'll just put a good, healthy shake.
I've not got all the tuna in here, but I'm just trying to get the crackers.
Tuna.
Salmon.
You don't have it all in there.
I mean, mixed in with the crackers and milk over here.
And a shake of salt.
Not a lot of salt, because salmon's got it in it. And some pepper.
And a little table pepper. And a shake of that. Anything else, Mama?
I think we've got it all. Now, I think I do better with the spoon than that fork trying to mix. I'm supposed to get the crackers all worked up. You're getting in a little late tonight.
I know, it's ridiculous. There's a better day coming.
They are.
Surely, I keep saying that.
It's a coming around the bend. Excuse me.
Mama's gonna cough a spell on you.
Excuse me. Oh, this is a lot better trying to use that fork.
You liking it better?
Oh, yeah. I was doing such a small area.
Oh, those are looking perfect, Mama. Now, you can bread them if you want to. You can put flour on them if you want to. I've even heard of people putting cornmeal on them. Kind of like catfish. But this is just the southern way my mama made them. And my mama was cooking back in the 30s and the 40s. So,
20s. She was born
20s.
1910.
So by the time she was 10, she was probably...
No, not with Grandma. She wouldn't let you do nothing.
Everything you tell me about Grandma reminds me of you.
No.
Yeah, you are, Mama. You don't want nobody in your kitchen for no reason. I promise you. When I take you out,
great compared to what my grandma was.
we ain't comparing. When I take y'all over to the stove, she'll tell me. All right, now go on.
Okay, now I've got these. I'm going to get a spatula for you.
Well, your grease is hot, Mama.
Yeah, will this be all right?
That'd be great. I'll do whatever damage I can do with this little thing.
And all I'm going to do is...
Use this...
You kind of flatten.
Yes, ma'am.
I should take time to roll them, but like I said,
It's late and she ain't fooling with us.
Right.
Just tell it like it is, Mama. We're all
that's
family.
right. Putting it worse
We're
than
all
oil.
family. We're all family, and we know what you're saying. You fooled around here all day, and I come struggling in here at 7 o'clock wanting supper.
Uh-huh.
And you just so need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and went on to bed.
I would have, probably.
Ain't it the truth, y'all? We just don't cook for ourselves. Some of y'all living out there alone. I know. I'm right there with you. If Mama goes on a trip, if it wasn't for you all, I probably wouldn't cook nothing. I'd probably say, I'll just eat cereal or I just won't eat.
I see, I got all these in here. What time I could have breaded a couple of them.
Yeah. And it's hard to cook for one, or you know, even probably two. But at least when you're cooking for two, like we are, you know, you feel like, well, he'll eat or she'll eat, we'll eat. But try to be good to yourself. Maybe you can start out small. Y'all who live alone, a lot of y'all talk to me and tell me, John, I love the way y'all cook, but I live alone. I just don't do all that. I understand. But try to be good to yourselves and fix. Can you start with 2 good meals a week and 1 on the weekend? Or 3 days a week and 1 on the weekend? And it, like when you open up this much salmon, I understand. But maybe if you have family or something, but you can freeze these. You can freeze salmon like this. But I understand that try to find something that you can get you some good hot meals in, especially in the winter. And, you know, try to get you somebody like me to growl up and growl and say, eat your greens, like I do Mama.
I got all of that in there, and I'm going to sit there.
Mama said the other night. Mama, tell them you said it. Well, I mean, confirm that what I'm saying is true. I'm not telling you to agree with me if it's not true.
What?
I asked Mama the other night, I said, now Mama, all my fussing and all my griping is all on your behalf. Do you want me to quit or do you want me to still fuss? And her answer was, I want you to fuss, but I want you to hush too. Oh, did you not say it that way?
Something like that, maybe.
That's what you said. I want you to fuss, but I want you to hush too. It's on about 3. I want you to fuss, but I want you to hush too.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring my macaroni over here.
I'll say, Mama, have you eaten something green today? Did you eat lunch? Was it a peanut butter and cracker? It's just that I did all right. You hush. I know what that means.
I've got my macaroni cooked, and all I'm going to do now is put my cheese.
Now, Mama, welcome up to this point because we do it like a lot of people don't do it. Mama puts water in there. She puts her salt in her butter. Puts her macaroni in there. And she cooks it. She don't put a lot of water because that's not been drained.
I cook it out.
That's been cooked out. So there might be a little bit of water in there. But all that salt that she puts in there and that butter and that flavor still in there. So she starts out with delicious macaronis before she ever starts adding the flavors. And that's important. The only chance you have to flavor pastas is when you are boiling them.
Okay, they can't.
They can't see you. I'm moving.
You can see what a hunk of Velveeta or whatever you want to call it in here.
That's off-brand. That's store-brand Velveeta, but it's the same.
I call it all Velveeta.
We call it that anyway, don't we?
Yeah. And then I'm going to put some American cheese and some cream in here. And then I'm going to put it back on the burner and leave it on medium or low like so that it will...
Now, I know some of y'all out there are typing right now. We didn't say this was healthy macaroni and cheese, and that's a lot of cheese. She's fixing it like she would for the kids, is what I tell her. Because we like cheese in our macaroni and cheese.
You cry.
I cry and I whine, and I also accuse you of favoring the kids over me.
Yes, sir, you sure do.
But here's the thing, folks. I can't even remember the last time we had macaroni and cheese. So it ain't like we're eating it every day, or even weekly, or even monthly.
That's 3 slices. 4. I'm going to try 6 and see how well it's cheesy. I might have to add a few more.
Now I'm just turning these, trying to turn them sort of in the order she put them in there. But see how brown and beautiful they are? This electric skillet does cook hot. You can boil in it, and it will brown. It does a good job.
Almost, I guess, a half a cup of cream. more.
I about put you in the salmon. Did you see it? I about put you in there.
And I'm going to take this over there and just kind of let all this melt and go. We may have to have a little more pepper.
But man,
Sprinkle it.
I can always
'Cause
do a little more pepper.
It'll need some.
Now what I do, cover the top. Y'all know my little theory.
That's good.
I figure if I
Let's
cover
get
the
that.
top good,
Woo.
it's going to be a good equal amount to go all the way through the whole dish. Now there's our salmons. They just need on that side there. And look how golden delicious they are. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I wouldn't care one bit to be sitting down to a big old pot of gravy with this. My daddy ate it that way. A lot of y'all's daddies did, because I asked the question one night. I thought, well, surely to goodness, out of all the United States in America, oh, but nobody else eats breakfast with salmon patties but us here in downtown Oswego. I was never so surprised with anything in my life. I asked that question and I got comment after comment. I bet you 350 comments that said my daddy was the cook of the salmon and the gravy. My daddy always wanted the salmon with his gravy. It is just amazing to me that it's such a small, small world that we live in. And some of y'all name different stuff. That some of you, he would fix eggs. And some of you was talking about he would take gravy and potatoes, mix those, and have salmon. So it was just amazing to me how many of y'all ate the same thing we ate. My granny fixed that all the time. Mama's mama did not. Never. Mama had never heard of such when she married him. And Mama thought he lost his ever-loving mind.
That I did. I was sure he was.
And Granny said, well, yeah, we fix it that way all the time. And
We always had food, macaroni and cheese,
Macaroni and cheese.
mashed potatoes and beans and stuff. We never had it with biscuits.
I was trying to think, did we used to have salmon patties at school?
I don't remember ever fixing them.
Because I remember us having macaroni and cheese with something, maybe fish patties.
When we had fish, we had macaroni.
But Mama always fixed, it was a weird supper, folks. She always fixed gravy and biscuits and salmon and scrambled eggs and macaroni and cheese. And she would eat salmon and macaroni and cheese, and Daddy would eat scrambled eggs and gravy and salmon patties. And I would act like I didn't like it, I guess, or just because Mama didn't like it. And then I'd feel around and get a little bit of the gravy, and I'd try a little bit, and I got to where it was all right together. And so that's just the way you eat. That's just the way you learn when you're a kid. People eat stuff. I guess I eat milk and cornbread. Mama, did Jens eat milk and cornbread?
Yeah, we ate milk and cornbread.
I ate milk and cornbread because my daddy did, and I put pepper in it because my daddy did. Do you all eat milk and cornbread? Again, ever heard of such craziness? Not buttermilk, just sweet milk. And sweet milk, translated to everybody else, is just whatever gallon of milk you get at the store. Like 2%, 1%, skim, whole milk.
I said we ate it, and I don't know, some of them might have ate it with buttermilk, but we usually ate it with just
Sweet milk.
sweet milk. Mm-hmm.
I have eaten with buttermilk, but I love buttermilk, so it was good to me, but it was different. Mm-hmm. Daddy never ate it with buttermilk. I don't even think he liked buttermilk.
No, he wouldn't drink it or nothing. We will drink it, me and you will.
Yeah. But you just take your leftover cornbread, and a lot of people eat it in a glass, and you just crumble it up in a glass and pour your milk over it, and the people eat it. And I do it, we do it in a bowl, usually a cereal bowl. And Daddy always put a sprinkle of salt in it, and he put quite a bit of black pepper. And I thought that was awful. I love milk cornbread, but that pepper, I think, oh, as I got older, I tried it. I loved it. So a lot of people I know, they put sugar in it.
Ooh, I've never ate it with sugar.
I've heard about sugar being put in it. But now I'll eat a little dash of salt, a little bit of black pepper in it, table pepper. This is table pepper. This is ground table pepper. It's ground just to serve on the table. There's all kinds of ground peppers, coarse ground, so look at them, you'll see a difference. And then there's peppercorns, you grind your own. So these salmons have done their due. They're off. It's kicked off. So I'm going to go ahead
I'll get you a paper towel.
and take these up. I'm going to go ahead and unplug old Presto here. I'm going to go ahead and take these up and let them drain a little bit on the paper towel. So my question to you all is, what do you eat with your salmons? Now, we would eat green beans. We have eaten mashed potatoes. All those things are good with them. Tonight, we're just going macaroni and cheese. Sometimes we do macaroni and cheese and green beans, or we've even done macaroni and cheese and potatoes, believe it or not. That was back when we just ate whatever and didn't worry about the starch.
I was gonna let you see, some of that ain't melted real good, but is that cheesy enough?
Yeah, Mama, that's perfect.
Soupy enough, cheesy
Yeah,
enough?
yeah. We like that old country stuff. A lot of people like it now some people would take that right there and they'd say, this is ready to pour in a number 13, and they'd bake it for about 30 minutes, and then they'd put some cheese on top of it, and they'd bake it another 10 or 15 minutes, and then it would be, Mama, that's hot. You don't have to go somewhere with it.
I'm going to take it right over here out of my way.
That stove I was on, wasn't it?
No,
And they would do all that with their macaroni and cheese, and it's good. I've had it that way. I have. My favorite is this right here, Mama's Soupy Macaroni and Cheese. I just like it like that, the best of anything. Granny made her macaroni and cheese just like that. And that's how we grew up, or how I grew up. Mama, did you grow up with macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, some, not a lot.
Yeah, I don't remember you talking about Mama's macaroni and cheese.
It was like that, yeah.
Was it like this? So, she made it the creamy style.
Yeah.
Now y'all can see that?
We never had the baked macaroni. Or the real dry, because we never did. Ain't but one napkin. I'll get us a paper.
Now, some people wouldn't have this. I know. Oh, that's too soupy. Oh my gosh, what are y'all eating? Why? It's just what she's brought up on. Let me tell you a little secret. You can take this and you can be right and I can be right too. Everybody's mama is right. Your mama's right, my mama's right. However they cooked and however you was raised and what you like is absolutely right. Ain't nobody's mama wrong.
You want tea or just water?
Decaf?
Yeah.
I'll take a little decaf tea. Are you getting some?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let that fall, Mama. And bowl. Had it light bulb and it was just a roll. Okay. So we can all be right. And all mamas are right. If you say your mama baked hers, then that's right. And it's good. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I say my mama put it in a kettle. Just like our baked beans. Our baked beans never see the oven. They never get baked. They're stovetop baked beans. And that's right for us. Everybody's mama's right. So that takes care of that. Salmon stew is good.
I ain't never had that.
That sounds interesting. I'll have to have a recipe for that. Reply to my comment. I was just teasing. John, sorry, but I seem to have upset some people. Sorry, John. You and Mom, I don't know what you've done, Dutch.
You want just a small glass or?
Yeah. I don't know what you've done, Dutch, but sorry, it's plenty good enough, and that'll be fine. Let's see here. Hello, John and Mama. Well, hey, Nola, how are you? Miss Nola's on here. Dinner looks delicious. J.A., it is going to be delicious. It's simple, and it's not a lot to it, but you all know how we do. We will just sit down to one or two things and be just as happy as larks. Happy as a lark. Have you ever heard that? Did your mama say it, or did your mama say it? First of all, what's a lark?
A bird.
Mama says it's a bird. But I've heard happy as a lark my whole life. And usually it pertains to when you're overindulging in something good to eat, or you're doing something new. People say, why, like they may say, how's the soup? And they'll say, well, he's happy as a lark. Look at him. And you're just eating it good, Or maybe you're doing a new hobby. And that's why I'm just as happy as a lark. Mom, that tea looks so pretty.
Okay.
Look at that tea. That looks like a commercial.
That's
Y'all's decaffeinated regular oat tea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mama, let's bless it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you so much for this precious meal, and we thank you, Lord, for nourishing our bodies with it, and we thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord, and just thankful we can be together and partake of this meal, dear Lord. Watch over us, lead, guide, and direct us. Be with each and every prayer request that's out there, every spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. We know that you have the answers, dear Lord, and we just pray that you'll be with our people and be with our children as they're out and about, and just all these people out and these first responders, we pray for them always, dear Lord. Be with every prayer request, dear Lord. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to put a little more pepper on mine. You know that. Don't you like pepper, man?
No, I can't pepper it. I'm going to try it.
I'm going to try the macaroni first.
I'm trying it.
Not because I'm wondering if it's good. It's just because I can't wait. I think the macaroni is what I was wanting, and the salmon was something good.
You said salmon to get the macaroni.
Macaroni is spot on, Mama. Now I'm going to let y'all see this salmon. See how clean in that is? It's because she cleaned it. See how brown that is? Delicious.
They are good,
They are good. Wouldn't change a thing, Mama.
Well, thank you.
You taste that lime in it?
No, it took a little bit of the edge off of it.
It crisped it. It made all those flavors that's already there. Just tastes clean and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That's what lime does. And lemon. And citrus of any kind. Mama, you got anything to add?
No.
How about y'all? Y'all got anything to add tonight? A biscuit sure would be good with that. Jan, you ain't just a whistling Dixie.
Oh, well.
But Jan, we've learned in the past 6-7 months, we can do without a lot. Now, we would have had probably a cornbread with this. We love cornbread and macaroni and cheese. But we can do without cornbread. We walk away.
It was hard at first. Now
It was hard. But we walk away just as satisfied. We're full. We've had a good meal. And we skipped a lot of bread.
Yeah.
My daddy wouldn't eat with that bread. It had to be a piece of light bread. He'd eat a roll. You got cornbread? Well, give me a piece of light bread, he'd say. He wouldn't eat without bread.
He had to have biscuits, cornbread biscuits, or light bread, rolls, or crackers. He had to have a...
I don't think I ever seen my daddy eat toast, though.
Yeah, he would eat... Well, he loved cinnamon toast. Must have been that cooler. Or cooling down.
He would eat cinnamon toast, but like just eat toast with his breakfast. He just eat light bread. Didn't want just plain bread out of the bag. Didn't really want anything else.
Mm-mm.
Well, Mama, I'm going to give you an A++. Make them again salmon patties.
Uh-huh. Get in earlier.
I'd love to. But now, Mama, I did stop.
Yeah, you had things you had to do.
I had to pick up a prescription.
For me, after you for doing that.
Then I had to pick up baby food.
She had some baby food.
Mm-mm. If she's got enough, if she's got enough, it ain't enough. You gotta have extra. What if another storm comes through here?
Yeah, that's what you're worried about.
Mm-hmm. She's always got some reserve. And I bought her about 8 packs of treats.
You don't treat me that good.
Mama, I do too.
What's my 8 packs of treats?
In that bag. You can share with her.
Mm-hmm.
I can just see both of you running around there with little rawhide cigars in your mouth.
Oh, wow. If I bought you something, what did I have to do for your daddy?
Get him something too. I don't know. I'm not the dog whisperer, so don't go out and say. Abby was chewing up everything. She was chewing up the solar lights, extension cords, entire Amazon orders.
Not just plain old Amazon order. It had to have a remote to a fan and everything.
Whatever. She's just chewing up whatever she could get. And we moved her around back, but she moved herself around back. I don't know if it was the weather or what, but she just decided I'm going to the back. And I bought her rawhides and started giving her rawhides every day. It seems I don't find stuff in the yard. I mean, if you leave something out there, she would chew it. You might find a stick chewed up, or you might. But maybe it's just the phase she was in, and she's getting out of it. But are you finding stuff?
I ain't been out with that.
I've been out there plenty, and I'm just not found anything. She goes around front, so she can get to the same stuff she was chewing up around there. But I guess she knows she's gonna get that rawhide, and she gets a couple of them a day, and it seems to.
It helped.
It's helped tremendously, hasn't it?
Yeah. If it hasn't, I think it has anyway.
And she was packing her rug around everywhere. So
we took that away from her.
We finally, when we got the fresh straw, I already had hay and straw in her bed in the back, but I thought I want some fresh, because that was from the old bale that I had from fall, when we decorated for a fall thing. But it was pure straw. It was good, and it was good inside. But anyhow, I had the fellas pick up another bale and put it in there, the fresh bale. And she didn't need that rug, and she's just packing it around, so I took it away from her. I didn't throw it away because I thought, if she really wants it, I'll give it back to her. But she's not even bothered anything. Absolutely perfect. Several of you asked about her last night. I hadn't mentioned her or anything, and I appreciate it, but she's perfect. She's the sweetest little thing ever.
I don't know if I go perfect.
She is. You just don't look close enough. She is absolutely perfect, and she's living her best life. She's so happy. I go out and that tail's a wagging. Her whole body wags. When she wags, it starts at her tail and it ends at the top of her head. And she's just so happy. So, I think she's ours for good. Nobody ain't said nothing. We ain't heard nothing. I'm feeling better and better about it. Tried to stay on this side of getting attached. It was impossible.
I don't know if people's got cats and dogs for Christmas or what, but Tim's had on a cat was set off at their house.
Why would you set something off?
Well, they get them and really don't want them or something. I don't know, but that's cruel.
When we have a fur baby, we love them, we think they're adorable, and then we fall in love, and then they're family, and then ain't no amount of money, ain't nobody getting them. They're our babies. It's just like, how much would you take for your third kid? Nothing. It's your kid. It's your
Nobody
third.
ain't offered me nothing.
Oh, Mama, you would talk a big talk. But who is it runs around here and says, Nike was under the tree a while ago, or Abby was under that tree a while ago. Abby was out on the front step. Abby was in the front, by the mailbox. She checks on her every 10 minutes. She wants to know where that baby is.
And she didn't come up a while ago when I hollered for her.
She did.
Mm-mm.
It's 50 degrees. She's running that field.
It's probably that other dog down there at the barn.
She wasn't out there this morning when I went out early.
She was out there every time I went.
And I put her food down. She still didn't come up. I thought, I don't know where she's at. And so I went to work and I called Mama about 10 or 15 minutes. I said, watch her food, because if you don't, another dog will come get it. She said, ain't nobody going to get that. She's out there eating. I said, I knew she'd be up. She's out with her friends. She's a teenager. I don't care for her playing with her friends a little bit. As long as she comes home. All right, folks, y'all got anything? I have froze y'all up. I am so sorry.
Whoa. What'd you
I don't
do?
know. It slid off that moment.
It went somewhere.
John, I don't think Mama is as happy as you are with Abby. Brenda, she might not be like exactly neck and neck with me. And she'll gripe about her like she gripes about me. But you come here, Brenda, and give us a test. And you act like you're going to take her, or you act like, I don't know, and watch this wildcat roll. That thing right there, she just puts on. You just don't know her. Mama's crazy about her. Look at that smile. Look at that grin. If she says, it's a control thing for me, okay? Because I had a problem. I was addicted. Yeah. I had a real problem. Like, a dog a week.
It was down in the dumps.
A dog a week, maybe 3 a month I'd come dragging in with when I was younger. If I seen one, I'd get it. I said, I gotta get that puppy. Go get that baby. And
it's gonna get killed out here.
Mama, you know I couldn't leave that baby at the dumpster. Mama, you know I was addicted to it. And so if she acts too excited, she knows she's opened the floodgates. And I'll just be dragging them in left and right.
Oh, please. We spent more money on vets for stray dogs
Yeah. Vets and groomers, whatever. I'd take them to the groomers and she'd say, how does she bathe? I said, I don't know. Man, had her for 2 days. I don't know. I just picked him up. John, I never know what you're going to bring down here. I said, I don't either. I don't know how they bathe. That's the reason I'm bringing them to you. But they was always good, wasn't they, Mama?
You said they was. I would go with you, but I didn't.
Now, I did rehome them back then.
Eventually, sometimes.
I mean, every one we got, we did keep, but it always went to a good home. Like a family member, somebody's kid that wanted a baby. Because, I'd have 6, 8, 10, And I would bring them for that purpose. Like, I'd get them all and I'd give them to somebody. But I kind of quit doing that. But, the amount of dogs and stuff you see out has decreased around here. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like we don't have as many as we used to, do we?
No, I don't think we do. You used to could ride down the road and see 2 or 3 little old puppies all the time set out. They used to set them out really bad.
Yeah, okay. But Abby's a sweetheart, and yes, she's here, and yes, she's perfect, and yes, she's the queen of the Davis Farms. Mama, you got anything you want to add?
No, I'm full now after eating
Oh, well, you're good. I'm gonna eat me another salmon.
I'll eat a whole salmon patty.
I'm gonna get one more and finish my macaroni and cheese. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Bye.